I was buried beneath my shame. Who could carry that kind of weight? It was my tomb till I met you. I was breathing but not alive. All my failures I tried to hide. It was my tomb till I met you. You called my name and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness into your glorious day. You called my name and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness into your glorious day. Now your mercy has saved my soul, and your freedom is all that I know. The old made new, Jesus, the day that I met you. You called my name and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness into your glorious day. You called my name and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness into your glorious day. I needed rescue, my sin was heavy. The chains break at the weight of your glory. I needed shelter, I was an orphan, but you called me a citizen of heaven. When I was broken, you were my healing. Now your love is the air that I'm breathing. I have a future, my eyes are open, 'cause when you called my name, I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness into your glorious day. You called my name and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness into your glorious day. Come on.
This morning we woke up.
And we stayed home.
We didn't pack our lunches or start our cars.
We didn't grab our backpacks or see our friends in the hallway.
Life was never supposed to be this way.
Isolated.
Closed.
Quarantined.
Canceled.
Everything feels uncertain
and unreliable.
It's like the world has stopped, but we're all still here.
In quiet cities,
with empty bleachers
and dark classrooms.
We waited for championships,
Proms,
graduations.
We waited for the moments that we thought would matter.
the stories we would tell our kids one day.
But without ever realizing it, we had our last practice.
Our last lunch in the cafeteria.
our last day of school.
Our last drive home.
And without ever realizing it, we had so many moments that did matter.
Now we wake up,
And we stay home.
We're alone.
But we're alone together.
And we're not going to give up.
we're not going to give up.
We're taking it day by day.
Taking care of those around us.
We don't isolate out of anxiety.
God didn't give us a spirit of fear.
But one of love.
Staying in doesn't mean we're staying out of the fight. We are the quarantine warriors of 2020.
And we aren't too young to understand.
Too young to care.
Too young to grieve.
Or too young to matter.
We know that even in the storm,
God is strong and steady.
He will always make a way for us. We are a family for the anxious and depressed.
the isolated and lonely,
The lost and broken.
We are Flatirons students.
We are Flatirons students.
and this is why we rally.
As I reflect, I find perspective here in the best and worst days of this life. You were always on my side. You're in the pain, you're in the promise, and on the days the furnace finds my faith, you're the fourth within the flames. I don't need to know what the future says, 'cause if the past could talk, it would tell me this: my God isn't finished yet. If he did it before, he can do it again. So I trust him with what comes next. For the God I know is known for faithfulness. Yeah, my hindsight says I can trust him with what's next. For the God I know is known for faithfulness. There's more ahead than what's behind me, 'cause through the highs and lows and in between, God, you go ahead of me. And where you call me, I will follow. And if the water falls beneath my feet, then you'll pull me from the deep. I don't need to know what the future says, 'cause if the past could talk, it would tell me this: my God isn't finished yet. If he did it before, he can do it again. So I trust him with what comes next. For the God I know is known for faithfulness. Yeah, my hindsight says I can trust him with what's next. For the God I know is known for faithfulness. Oh, oh, oh. trust him with what comes next. 'Cause my hindsight says I can count on it, and my God isn't finished yet. If he did it before, he can do it again. So I trust him with what comes next. For the God I know, he's known for faithfulness. Yeah, my hindsight says I can trust him with what's next. For the God I know, he's known for faithfulness.
Hi guys, I'm Grace. I'm a senior and I'm from the Denver campus. I'm sure we're all feeling a mixture of loss, sadness, fear, all the words, loneliness, and I'm right there too. I've been pretty low, to be completely honest. One thing God is trying to show me is, even though I feel incredibly lonely, that couldn't be further from the truth, because one example is I'm really scared that this quarantine is going to last through an anniversary of mine, and that all the pain and trauma is just going to come flooding back. And I'm not ready. But even though I'm not ready, I'm not alone, and I'm not going to walk through it alone. And, one day where I was particularly low and feeling really terrible, I got an email to join a Bible study with all the worship women, and I joined, and it showed me that it will come. This may not end for a while, but even if it doesn't, I'm not alone, and the Flatirons community will be around me, students, the worship team, everything, and that it's scary, but I'm surrounded.
So quarantine is pretty great. Said no one ever, but that's okay. It's not that bad either. It's an opportunity to get outside a lot more, which is what I've been doing. I've been going on long walks with my family or on runs by myself. I've been playing a lot of ping pong with my brother, which is a lot of fun. One of the things I've had to learn how to do during the quarantine season is resolve conflict with my family way faster than I was before. Because, these days if somebody in your family is mad at you, or if you're mad at them, then you want to resolve that just as fast as humanly possible, since you're all kind of smashed into the same house. So that's just a little bit about my quarantine. That's all, folks.
That created the heavens, find me now, where the grace runs as deep as your scars. You pulled me from the clay and set me on a rock, and called me by your name, and made my heart whole again. It up, and my knees know it's all for your glory, that I might stand with more reasons to sing than to fear. You pulled me from the clay and set me on a rock, and called me by your name, made my heart whole again. my soul cries out. Once I was broken, but you loved my whole heart through. Sin has no hold on me, 'cause your grace holds me now. And that grace holds the ground where the grave did. All my shame remains left for dead in your wake. You crashed those age-old gates. You left no stone unturned. You stepped out of that grave and shouldered me all the way. So here I stand, high in surrender. I need you now. Hold my heart now and forever. My soul cries out. Once I was broken, but you loved my whole heart through. Sin has no hold on me, 'cause your grace holds me now. Healed and forgiven, look where my chains are now. Death has no hold on me, 'cause your grace holds that ground. And your grace holds me now. And your grace holds me now. Your grace holds me now. And your grace holds me now.
Students, right now, wherever you are, in your living room, in your car, if you're taking a break from school, with your friends, with your family, virtually, whatever that might be, just let God control this moment for you. Let his presence sweep over you. God, sweep over these nations. We're asking you in a powerful way to step in, be mighty. We know that you can. We believe that you're going to heal this land, heal these people. So God, we're asking you to do that now, boldly, in this moment. So students, would you stand if you're able right now and just surrender, hands up. We are surrendering to Jesus in this moment, believing that he will come, he will do great things, and all of this will glorify his name.
So here I stand, high in surrender. I need you now. Hold my heart now and forever. My soul cries out. So here I stand, high in surrender. I need you now. Hold my heart now and forever. My soul cries out. So here
Hi! Hello!
Hey Flatirons, my name is Mia Horn and I am currently one of your 2019 to 2020 student captains at the Lafayette campus.
I'm Katie Vermillion and I go to Denver Youth Group.
It's Ellie from the Lafayette campus. Hi, Rev family!
My name is Caleb Gould. I am a student at Monarch High School for the class of 2020.
I just wanted to talk a little bit about what I think God is doing in my life right now, especially in these times of unknown and uncertainty and craziness with this pandemic.
Rev has meant so much to me ever since I started coming to Control Chaos when I was in 6th grade, and I'm still here as a sophomore. Rev is more than just a bunch of people that I see on Tuesdays or friends that I hang out with once a week.
Youth group matters to me because that's a place I like to go home and people know me for who I am.
They're really family, and when we say this is home, that's exactly how I feel about this place. I honestly don't know where I would be without Rev and without camp. That's the reason why I'm a Christian, is because of the amazing people there.
So these past 4 years, it's been a big part of my life and how I've made decisions in my own life. A lot of the word really feels like stuff that I go through in my own life with going through high school, and it's really good because a lot of the kids that you go through are your age and they experience kind of the same stuff that you have been going through.
I've made lots of friends that I'm very proud to call my family. Student Escape also matters to me because that's a place I like to have fun, hang out with my friends, and learn about God, and forget about all my priorities and stress.
I literally grew up in the church. I've been coming here since I was born, and my dad has worked here at Flatirons forever. No one ever asked me whether or not I believed in all this Jesus stuff. That was never a question that came up because everyone just assumed that because I'm Michael Caine's daughter, that of course I'm a Christian, but that wasn't necessarily the case at all.
A lot of them don't go to your school, but it's good to kind of hear from different perspectives from my buddy Nolan, who is in a wheelchair and what his life is going through, and my buddy Q, who is a former football player and really good one, but decided to forgo that for personal reasons, and my experiences through playing hockey and still going to high school and stuff, and it's really good, and it really feels like a therapeutic thing for me because it really makes me feel better about myself, but also makes me want to help others and help them through their problems. And with that, I feel like it has really made my relationship with God a lot closer. Not in the way that I think many people see it, but it's more like it's like a friendship type, or I feel like I have the confidence and just the ability to talk to him kind of like in a friend / father figure way, and just kind of feel like I don't have to change how I am to impress him or anything. I can show him my true self.
I was really good at looking like the perfect Christian girl that goes to youth group and that attends church every weekend and serves in kids ministry and reads her Bible and prays and does all these things, but I never really believed it in my heart. Even though I knew all these things in my head, I didn't believe it for myself. It wasn't until this year at camp, February 22nd, that I actually accepted Jesus into my heart, and that was my decision, and it was the best decision I've ever made, and I have Rev and camp to thank for that, and I'm so grateful.
I think if I didn't have Rev, it really wouldn't have made my experience with him closer like it is today. And with that, I think all the friendships I've made and connections I've made through this student ministry / Flatirons in general, I don't think I would be the person I am today, and hopefully soon to become. So that's my story. I hope you guys decide to come to Flatirons. I really recommend it.
I think he's teaching me that I needed to slow down and to be grateful for all of these things that I have in my life, and to be thankful for this time I get to spend with my family. I think he also wanted to show me that even in these crazy times of darkness, that he's always going to be a light in my life, and that I will be stronger because of this, even though it is incredibly hard. I think he also wanted to show me that something good is going to come out of this, even if we can't see it yet. I also wanted to talk a little bit about Student Escape and how amazing Student Escape was. For me, I grew up going to church, but I never really knew God, and I never understood what the big deal was until I was going into my sophomore year in high school. I went to Student Escape for the first time. I didn't know anybody. I was very nervous, but the second I stepped on that bus, I knew that my life was about to be shifted for good. And this is where I met my best friends and my leaders that changed my life completely and taught me the unconditional love of God. And in these times when we were at worship or these talks, you could feel God in the room. And when you're worshiping together, it is such a powerful bonding moment. And it just completely changed my life. And this is where I found God for the first time.
People come together, strange as neighbors, our blood is one. Children of generations, of every nation, of kingdom come. So don't let your heart be troubled. Hold your head up high, don't fear no evil. Fix your eyes on this one truth: God is madly in love with you. So take courage, hold on, be strong. Remember where our help comes from. Your heart be troubled. Hold your head up high, don't fear no evil. Fix your eyes on this one truth: God is madly in love with you. So take courage, hold on, be strong. Remember where our help comes from.
Let the praise go up as the walls come down. All creation, everything with breath, repeat this sound. All his children, clean hands, pure hearts, good grace, good God. His name is Jesus. Sing wide, all you heavens, let the praise go up as the walls come down. All creation, everything with breath, repeat the sound. All his children, clean hands, pure hearts, good grace, good God. His name is Jesus.
salvation is in his blood. That's right. Jesus, light of heaven, friend forever, his kingdom come.